Okay, let's go and search out the last of this system here. Oh wait, let's go check in with Joker. Come on, Shepard, jog faster. Sup, Joker?
Commander?
Nothing, apparently. Oh, you're boring. Okay. How about Trainer? Somebody talk to me. Say something interesting. Please.
Commander?
Everyone's just saying Commander. You people are boring. I'm leaving. Okay. Let's leave Sanctum. Let's leave this system. Doesn't matter. Okay, back to Skepsis. Enter system. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. We have something on this outer ring. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's try this one. No, keep going. Kamowitz. Named for the 21st century pioneer of groundwater remediation techniques, a Kamowitz is an impressive layer of ice over a stony metallic core. Despite its size, it has only one moon, Noah, which shares its carbonaceous composition, leading astronomers to believe it formed following a giant impact. Iridium deposits have attracted miners to the planet, who must work through robots and telepresence because of the planet's strong gravity. Orbital distance 16.8 AU, orbital period 69.1 Earth years, radius 9,586 kilometers, day length 29.7 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure trace, surface temperature negative 190 Celsius, and surface gravity 3.4 G. Alrighty, let's try this one. Which is this? Pauling. A hydrogen-methane gas giant, Pauling's gravitational field is believed to have cleared most of what would otherwise have been a sizable asteroid belt. The 2163 mission of the space probe Ultimate gave the inhabitants of Watson reams of data reinforcing this theory, giving the colonists an accurate count of its moons, 66, rings, moon-like ring objects, and more than 200 impact craters on the surface of its metallic core. Ultimate has since been retrieved for reuse on subsequent missions within the solar system. Okay, orbital distance 4.3 AU, orbital period 8.9 Earth years, radius 4,338 kilometers, day length 60.7 Earth hours. Alrighty, let's try the next one, which is over here. What is this? Crick. Known for its spectacular geysers that can be seen from orbit, Crick is a rock planet with expansive frozen oceans. Though it is within the temperature and pressure range for human habitation, its thick atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and monoxide, making breath masks or environmental suits mandatory. The most abundant resources for exploitation are the potassium salts found in its seabeds, which fetch good prices on terraforming worlds. Orbital distance 4.3 AU, orbital period 8.9 Earth years, radius 4,738 kilometers, day length 60.7 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 2.77 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature negative 32 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.6 G. Excellent. What's this little guy here? Franklin. That's a cute name. A large moon, Franklin retains a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide, but its desolate surface holds no signs of water or life. In order to defend Watson from the pirates of the Terminus systems, Franklin is home to 2 Alliance spaceports and naval bases capable of fielding 6 fighter squadrons, each and a classified number of interplanetary ballistic missiles. Mass effect fields keep the gravity in its installations at a comfortable level for long-term living. Good to know. Orbital distance 2.1 AU, orbital period 33 Earth days around Watson, and 3 Earth years around Skepsis. Radius 2,405 kilometers, day length 33 Earth days, or atmosphere pressure trace, surface temperature negative 116 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.1 G. And the next one, Watson. Watson is known in human media for two things: its spectacular tides brought on by a large moon, and the bureaucratic snafu over which Earth nations got to settle there first. Watson is a garden world, first discovered in 2165 CE, with credit claimed by the Chinese People's Federation, the United North American States, and the European Union. The Systems Alliance brokered the infamous Reykjavik Compromise, allowing limited colonization from each coalition in cities comprised of populations from each nation. Watson itself trends colder than Earth, with a temperate zone measuring about 30 degrees latitude in each direction from the equator. Its life does not easily map to Earth's evolutionary eras. Some islands have species that resemble terrestrial placental mammals. Others are overrun by arthropods. It is estimated that at least 2 more generations of xenozoologists will be needed to properly classify all the species of the planet. Well, good luck with that now. Orbital distance 2.1 AU, orbital period 3 Earth years, radius 6,733 kilometers, day length 37.8 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 0.6 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature -18 Celsius mean and 25 Celsius in the habitable zone, surface gravity 1.2 G. Okay, next one. Darwin. A mid-sized rock planet, Darwin is ironically named, being one of the worst places for life in the galaxy. Wow, that's quite the claim. Its atmosphere is punishing, its temperature boiling, its chemical makeup toxic. Carbon monoxide and methane warp the planet in an unyielding haze, and scans of its surface show only silicates and molten tin. Its daily thermal fluctuations lead to hurricane-level vortices, 2 at each pole, forming eyes that can be seen from orbit. Despite all this, Darwin is still used by spacers as a drive core discharge point. Hydrogen pierces the clouds in the upper atmosphere, making for a relatively benign approach. Okay, orbital distance 0.9 AU, orbital period 0.9 Earth years, radius 6,771 kilometers, a day length 37.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 112.06 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 710 Celsius, and surface gravity 1.2 G. Yep, I wouldn't want to live there. Okay. And Wallace. An unusually small Pegasid, or hot Jupiter, Wallace was originally an extrasolar planet that entered this system and was captured by the gravity well of the G-class star Skepsis. Tidally locked, Wallace's hot side reaches temperatures over 2,500 degrees Celsius. While not large enough proportionate to the star to cause eclipses visible from Watson, it is easily seen at dawn or dusk as one of the brightest objects in the sky. Huh, neat. Orbital distance 0.04 AU. Yeah, that is really close. Orbital period 11 Earth days. Radius, that is also really short. Man, this thing is crazy. It's like zipping around really fast and really close. Radius 39,459 kilometers, and day length 11 Earth days. Okay, let's make some Reapers mad. Reapers getting mad. Reapers getting mad.
I found something.
Okay, there's something over there. Nothing there. Oh, they're coming! Alright, we'll come back for that later.
Faster than light jump successful.
Okay, it looks like we are about done searching these random systems. Unless, was there one over here? No, it's closed. Okay. Yep, we're done. Let's go to Palaven. Or at least... Okay, it's very noisy. At least hop over here. Oh, it looks like there's some external systems. Okay. We'll search those first, and then we'll go to Palaven. 5 fuel. Excellent. Let's go. Alright. Oh, jeez, there's a lot. Ugh. Castellus. Enter system. Alrighty, what we got? Oh,
Signal confirmed.
No, don't be mad yet. I changed my mind. That was a joke. Okay, we got fuel. Whoopee. Alright, what's this one? Fiax. Phiox is a large terrestrial planet with a frozen surface and a thin, nitrogen-based atmosphere. It presented the Turians with an interesting engineering challenge: how to mine its abundant heavy metals and get them off the high-gravity planet without requiring so much fuel or ESO that it ruined the profit margin. As a result, the hierarchy heavily subsidized these mining concerns in return for retaining large stores of gold, iridium, and niobium for their strategic reserve. Sensors report a large Reaper force of capital ships and destroyers here, which have chased off Phiox's defenders. Interestingly, they seem to have captured several of the orbital stations intact rather than turn them to slag. Huh, that's cool. Well, not cool, but interesting. Orbital distance 2.7 AU, orbital period 4.4 Earth years, radius 9,735 kilometers, day length 68.6 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure trace, surface temperature negative 78 Celsius, and surface gravity 2.1 G. Alright, next one. This guy, Neos. A small terrestrial planet bathed in argon and carbon dioxide, Neos has a pressure cooker atmosphere. Probes revealed calcite cliffs, but few valuable minerals, and so the planet had only a few artificial satellites when the Reapers hit. Fragments from destroyed scientific research stations and spy drones litter the planet's Lagrangian points, presenting a navigation hazard. Orbital distance 0.7 AU, orbital period 0.75 AU, and 0.7 Earth years is the orbital period. Radius 2,849 kilometers, day length 29.4 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 115.77 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 756 Celsius, surface gravity 0.39 G. Okay, this little one in the middle, Cerberus. A tiny rock planet with a thin, reducing atmosphere, Cerberus was remotely mined for millennia, first for rarer platinum group metals and radioactives, then catalysts and semiconductors, and eventually structural materials like titanium, iron, and nickel. Recovery operations were grinding to a halt just before the Reapers hit the planet. The attack turned orbital stations and the Turians' early warning satellites into molten metal. Oh dear. Orbital distance 0.4 AU, orbital period 0.3 Earth years, radius 2,579 kilometers, day length 28.8 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure trace, surface temperature 268 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.51 G. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one next. Sigurd. A hospitable world home to dextroamino acid-based life, this Turian colony was famous, until recently, for being the site of the bloodiest battle in Turian history. During the Krogan rebellions, a warlord named Grakendal took the fight to Palaven's home cluster, bombarding the modestly defended Sigurd. When reinforcements came to intercept him, Dal's navy put their rear to Sigurd so that stray shots would hit the planet. Ooh, that's nasty. The Turians won despite the severe handicap, using countless fighters and cruisers to take down the Krogan dreadnoughts. Today, the Turian fleet holds Sigurd in a stalemate. The Reapers, concentrating on Palaven and elsewhere, sent a relatively light force to take the planet, which the Turians repelled. The Turians stand guard at Sigurd, while the Reapers travel throughout the rest of the system, destroying targets of opportunity until reinforcements arrive. Colony founded 381 BCE. Population 1.9 billion, which is the population estimate is pre-invasion, and the capital is Aparitus. Orbital distance 1.35 AU, orbital period 1.6 Earth years, radius 4,061 kilometers, day length 37.2 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 0.35 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 21 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.69 G. Alright, one more. This guy. Iritum. Iritum is a moderate-sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with clearly visible rings. I don't see them. Reaper capital ships have pounded the system's moons, methodically destroying the colonies here and dismantling the infrastructure. The star chart extolling the natural beauty of the ring system seems inappropriate now. I guess so. Orbital distance 10.2 AU, orbital period 32.7 Earth years, radius 53,884 kilometers, day length, 12.8 Earth hours. Okay, let's see. Do some scans. Reaper's getting mad. Reaper's getting mad. Reaper's getting mad. Let's see if I can hit these other planets on the way out. Okay, we found one thing over there. That's good.
Evasion successful.
Actually, that would have been the last thing in that system, I think, because I had 50%. And that was a one thing. Okay, off to Gemini. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I want to hide in the sun. Nobody will ever see me there. Okay, where's this one tiny little planet? Look at it. Why does it keep fading out? Pharos. Pharos is an asteroid towed near the Class B blue giant Gemini to serve as a terrestrial military base in a system devoid of planets. A vast array of solar collectors absorb energy from the star and beam it to receptors near the tidally locked asteroid's terminator zone. Beneath the surface, dozens of particle accelerators generate antiprotons for starship fuel. The Reaper sent a substantial force to Gemini's system, but found that the Turians were capable of and prepared to defend their armada's fuel source. Warning messages say the Reapers are still present in the system, awaiting reinforcements. At present, the Turians can still refuel, but only because they committed forces here that could have otherwise defended Palaven. Orbital distance 160.1 AU. Orbital period 479.2 Earth years. That is very long. Radius 1,401 kilometers. Day length 110.2 Earth years. Atmosphere pressure trace. Surface temperature 496 Celsius in the terminator zone, and surface gravity is 0.19 G. Anything on this planet?
I found something.
There is. Oh man, everything got mad all of a sudden. Okay, what do we get? What is there here? What did I find? Okay, I found a flotilla on a planet. Is it broken? Can I use it? Okay, did they get mad yet? No. Excellent, then we can recover all the assets from the system and be done. Oh wow, 800 units of fuel. That's crazy. What's the other one? Is it more fuel? I don't need more fuel. It is more fuel. Oops. Okay, well, I guess we're done with Gemini. Back to Trebia. Okay, let's read the planets. I don't think we're gonna search the system though. Well, maybe I can do a couple of little searches, but I don't want to search the entire thing because then Reapers are going to be chasing me when I'm trying to dock on Menai. Okay, this one is Aventen. Aventen is named for a tactician philosopher whose treatise on leadership is known by every Turian youth who pays attention in class, which is probably not all of them. It is a small hot rock planet surrounded by a haze of methane and helium. It was thoroughly mined for valuable minerals in the early days of the Turian space age, and since then has had little to offer. Aventen's token spy satellites and defense drones prove no match for even a small Reaper presence, and best reports suggest that they have been eliminated. Well, that's too bad. Orbital distance 0.3 AU, orbital period 0.2 Earth years, radius 5,488 kilometers, day length 19.1 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 3.01 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 454 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.7 G. Okay, let's try the next one. Kylix. Like nearby Aventen, Kylix was named for an ancient philosopher and author, but where Aventen wrote for the military leaders of tomorrow, Kylix focused on those who feed, clothe, heal, and arm the soldier. Her enormous tome, Cerberus, features a lengthy chapter on laws that formed the basis for the Turian concept of citizenship tiers. Kylix is lower in temperature than Aventen, and its minerals were thus exploited first. The Turian defenses on Kylix are not completely destroyed, which is unusual. It may be that remnants of the scattered Turian fleet regrouped using the planet for cover and eliminated the satellite hunting Reaper destroyers before their mission was complete. More likely, the destroyers found a way to compromise the defenses through wireless hacking, and the unmanned drones present now obey them. That sounds bad. Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.4 Earth years, radius 6,349 kilometers, day length 64.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.06 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 187 Celsius, and surface gravity 1g. Oh, so many planets. So many planets. Okay, there's a tiny one right here. Impera. The small planet Impera is a hothouse of helium and argon, the latter a product of decaying radioactive materials. Robo-mining was once lucrative here, but like the rest of the solar system, the only remaining veins are inaccessible by cost-effective means. The planet is named for Atron Impera, the Taurian Machiavelli, whose ambitious political philosophies led to her reign as regent in the continent-spanning Neolin Empire for more than a decade. She famously combined citizenship tiers with a meritocracy, rather than a caste system which served to strengthen her empire. This practice fell in and out of favor for centuries before its revival early in the Turian's age of nation-states. The Reaper invasion largely ignored Impera, sending only a token force to destroy the scientific equipment around the planet. Orbital distance 2.4 AU, orbital period 3.7 Earth years, radius 1,676 kilometers, day length 32.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 24.28 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 2.23 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.1 g. Ready! Big red one. Here we go. Essinus. Essinus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant that was home to a substantial Turian garrison defending the planet's fuel infrastructure. It once held a distribution center for anti-proton-based fuel, as well as more common helium-3 collectors. The garrison is now gone. The Reapers drove the Turians off and destroyed all available machinery. The Reapers appear to have moved on. A few Volus ships are now visible, likely present to scavenge the wreckage. Oh, those Volus. Ugh, friggin' looters. Orbital distance 4.8 AU, orbital period 10.4 Earth years, radius 73,976 kilometers, and day length 12.3 Earth hours. Okay, do I need any fuel? Sure, let's just grab some fuel. Okay, so we should just have a couple of planets down here left. There's Palaven. The only thing on this planet that isn't silver are the Turians. It's all too clear they're made of steel. These were Alliance hero John Grissom's impressions of the Turian homeworld Palaven, seen by humans for the first time following the First Contact War. The Turians' martial attitude permeates every aspect of Palaven society, from architecture to art to politics. It's no surprise that their homeworld was never occupied by an invading force until now. The Reapers, aware of their enemy's reputation, brought overwhelming force to Palaven and did not hesitate to bombard cities that resisted, and all of them resisted. The dust and smoke from pulverized cities is now a breathing hazard across much of the planet. Water and power supplies have all but vanished. Still, the fight has cost the Reapers dearly. Alliance Travel Advisory: Palaven's weak magnetic field means solar radiation levels are greater than those found on other habitable worlds. Human visitors are advised to wear envirosuits or other radiation protection when visiting Palaven. Population 6.1 billion, assuming before the invasion. Population orbital stations 350,000. Yes, population estimates are pre-invasion. Capital Cipertine. Orbital distance 1.15 AU, orbital period 1.2 Earth years, radius 8,990 kilometers, day length 28.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.1 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 31 Celsius, and surface gravity 1.14 G. Alrighty, there's one right here. Is there anything down this way? Oh yes, there's one hiding right here. Datrix. Datrix is a small rock and ice planet with an extremely thin, nitrogen-based atmosphere. Exploited for its metal deposits, the planet's iridium was marked as part of Palaven's strategic reserve during the Krogan rebellions. Its facilities have been maintained to this day. Scans indicate the Reapers did not destroy the surface facilities. It is possible they either did not see them as a threat or plan on using them for their own purposes. A few Reaper destroyers serve as skeleton crew here, backed by a capital ship in case the Turians attempt to retake the planet. Orbital distance 8.7 AU, orbital period 25.7 Earth years, radius 7,183 kilometers, day length 31.8 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure trace, and surface temperature 1.64 Celsius. Okay, I'm curious. Can I scan the system without making the Reapers mad? Let's find out. Okay, so far so good. Looks like I can scan without making mad Reapers. The question is there anything actually here? It seems like the answer is no. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, then let's go to Menai. Menai. Palaven's largest moon has been shrouded in secrecy since the dawn of Turian space age. During the Krogan rebellions, the hierarchy classified nearly all data on Menai and its sister moon Nanus because they feared the Krogan could use the moons as weapons by smashing them into Palaven's surface. And the Krogan frickin' would. However, some information has leaked out. Images of Turian bases where personnel walk without envirosuits indicate advanced infrastructure, likely a network of subterranean tunnels with powerful Mass Effect field generators that retain heat and atmosphere over swaths of the surface. The Reapers' plans for bombarding the bases were met with fierce resistance by the Turian fleet and the moon's anti-aerospace defenses. With their easy victory stalled, the Reapers deployed a variety of ground units to take the bases one at a time. The Turians have the advantage on the moon, but the Reapers have the patience to slowly grind them down. With every base captured, the Reapers deny the Turian fleet another place to repair or refuel. Orbital distance, classified. Orbital period, orbits Palaven. Really? Every 33 days. Oh, there we go. Okay, there was more to that sentence. I was like, well, duh. Radius, classified. Day length, classified. Atmosphere pressure, classified. Surface temperature, classified. Surface gravity, classified. Everything is classified. Oh god, it's like talking to Edie in the second game before you unlock her. Anyway, let's go. Okay, Java can't come, so we'll take these two again. Accept. Liara, if you would kindly not die every 5 minutes this time, that would be great. Alright, good. We don't have any new points, do we? No. Alright. Let's go.